Tonight's exciting Fiendish Stockade pay-per-view is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And as we start rolling closer to October, unfortunately our plans for a pumpkin spice version of Diet Water did not come through because we couldn't get any spice to grow in our pumpkins. So please sit back and enjoy all of our regular traditional flavors of Diet Water with all of that great water taste and still only half of those dreaded water calories. The one, the only, Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it's sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone-wise on this island Earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Wednesday night. It is time for Grappler's Keep, and we have reached our pay-per-view. This is officially about the halfway point of our season right now with this pay-per-view, and this is the Fiendish Stockade. This is our version of Hell in a Cell. And we have all the matches, all the championship belts are on the line, except for, hold on. Sorry about that. All of them except for the men's Advantage Roll Tag Team Championship belts. Those are kind of in limbo for reasons that you were about to see here very shortly. Now, we have that. We will have that going on. But first of all, as I said, we have all the matches going on. We have 3 championship matches that will be happening inside the Stockade. They will be for the Women's Tag Team Championship, the Men's Master of Melee Championship, and the Women's Mistress of Mayhem Championship. So, the card has been posted on Discord. We've added one additional warm-up match here to the beginning, and the results of that, I really don't like the looks of it, and you will see why as we get started. So without any further ado, since we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get things started. Welcome to the Fiendish Stockade. Appropriate setting for this pay-per-view event. As we walk the halls, everyone's being let out of their cells and ready to participate. And we are not at Diet Water Arena tonight. Since this is a pay-per-view, we're at a new location. We are at the Mark, which is in my old stomping grounds, the area I grew up. In the Quad Cities, we are in Moline, Illinois, for tonight's pay-per-view event, the Fiendish Stockade. And let's go ahead and get this started up. We have a tag team match to start this off with the Vice Lords up against a new tag team that has been formed, and we will talk more about that as we go. We have a women's fatal 4-way with EmmyKsama, Makenzie Lane DA, Justin Summer Job, and Lydia Heels going at it. We have a women's table match going of Madame Gandalf against Nerdalie to settle their grievances over hair color. And we have a no-holds-barred match between Cory and GoodGuyPie as they seek to put an end to their rivalry. In men's fatal 4-way action, we have Tallsquall, the Noir, Enigma, Wandering DM, and role players Josh. In mixed gender tag team action for the Double Dragon belts, we have the crew TK and Colonomicon going against the Gatecrashers, Maladel, and Cleric of Cord. And now our 3 matches that take place inside the Fiendish Stockade for women's tag team action. We have the the Vice Girls, Tree Hugging Druid, and Petty Energy going against the women's tag team champions, the Queens of the Keep, the tag team of Enthralled, known as Charlie and Susanna Grace. In men's tag team action, Trooper SJP has defended the men's Hunter's Mark 4 times in a row, so he will be cashing that in for a title shot tonight up against our Master of Melee champion, Grimjack, inside the Fiendish Stockade. And in our main event, this is a triple threat Stockade match. In our last, this is going to be we had a matchup that ended in a timed out draw, and RaeDeAnn also had a 4-time in a row successful defense of her Hunter's Mark belt, so she's cashing that in, and it will be triple threat match of RaeDeAnn, Hannahmation, against our women's Mistress of Melee champion, Half-Arsed Hermit. So with that, let's get things going here. If you've been following us here on Grappler's Keep, the faction that I belong to and have been leading for quite a while, the Cauldron, we've been having some schisms. Basically, it's been Trooper coming after me for unknown and unforeseen reasons. For that, I kicked him out of the Cauldron. Last week, Pope, my tag team partner, we were the men's advantage role tag team champions, attacked me after a victory in our match against the Grim Foundation, attacked me after the match. We are supposed to meet tomorrow to determine what's going to happen to the Cauldron. It looks like Pope and JF, Double Crits, have taken things into their own hands, and they are now associated with Trooper. And they will be entering tag team with this new formation here up against the Vice Lords. From what I've been told, the name of their group is called the Game Changers. They plan on flipping the table on everyone here in Grappler's Keep and changing the game for everyone involved. They started with the Cauldron, now they're going to take aim for everybody else within the keep. We will see what happens with them. We will see them in their first action together. Let's go ahead and get things started. Coming out first, Dragons Are Cats and Templar Warden. They are the Vice Lords, former men's advantage role tag team champions. They would love a chance to get that belt back, and they might have an opportunity. As they prepare to enter the ring here inside the arena here, as you can see, symbolic of the blood that's going to be spilt here tonight all over the ring. We'll see who draws first blood here tonight. They are out of the Vice, the long-running D&D program on Tallsquall's channel. And here they come. They call themselves the Game Changers. Tripper wearing the Hunter's Mark belt. He plans to cash in. They are, in a sense, a faction, but they are actually a 3-person tag team. They will be following, they plan to follow the same precedent set by the fabulous Freebirds of old and the current tag team, the New Day, where any of the 2 of the 3 will represent the tag team at any one time. Trooper's in manager role because he's in later tonight, and Dragons Are Cats is wasting no time going after JF. Big series of strikes and a big bicycle Pele kick there. Comes back after him again, pulls him up, skullcracker into a neck breaker. And here comes the quick tag that the Vice Lords are notorious for. Collar elbow hookup. Takes JF all the way over into the turnbuckle. Hard slam there. Big strikes there. JF's not got any offense going since this match started. Takes him up. Torpedo DDT from the corner there. 1, 2. And the Vice Lords almost put a quick end to this inaugural match here. He's going upstairs. JF gets up and nobody home for that elbow. He's ready for him. Scoops him up. A big neck breaker of his own. Deadlift there into a running power slam. And with that, looks like he's going to tag in Pope. And Templar Warden doesn't waste any time. Big spinning neck breaker there. Appears they have a strategy here, aiming for the head and neck. Big spinning discus style punch there. Pulls him up. Wraps him up. That swinging neck breaker again. And now just stomping the water out of the mud puddle on Pope. The Vice Lords want to try to make an impression known on this new tag team. Good leg catch there. And returned it. And here comes springboard into a DDT. And here comes the tag. And the Game Changers are having the game brought to them so far. They've not been able to get any offense going. Springboard moonsault. They're pulling out all the stops. Goes for the pin. 1. Only a 1 count. Spins Pope over. Quick kick to the back. Stands and celebrates. Another big stomp. So what he has here. And here comes Pope with the elbow to the gut. Comes back up. Running. Vicious leg sweep there. And now here comes JF. And you can see Trooper celebrating there in their corner playing manager. But walks right into that skullcracker and neckbreaker again. Gonna do it again. JF doesn't seem to have much answer for that move. Pulls him up into a fireman's carry. Oh, almost like a pile driver out of that. And there's the tag. Here comes Templar Warden. Comes heavy with the offense. Strikes all over the place. JF can't get any defense up. Scoops him up, and Snake Eyes right in front of his tag team partner. Goes for the pin. Pope breaks that up. Now Dragons or Cats comes in after Pope. Templar Warden is standing over JF. Pope thrown over the top rope and out of the ring. And now Templar's up on the top rope waiting. Drop kick, but nobody home. Big kick by JF. Pulls him up to his feet. Big kick. Wraps him up. And pancake slam straight down. Pope's all over. Dragons or Cats outside. Let's see if the Templar wear himself out too quickly here. Templar must have kicked out. We saw that quick snap suplex by Pope. And now he's got an Anaconda Vice locked in on Templar. Going to try to make him tap. Using his knee, he finally gets free. But now we see some offense coming from JF. Scoops him up into a fireman's carry. Drops him right onto the rope. Now here comes Pope as Templar's trying to get over to tag. And Pope lets him. He and Dragons or Cats been battling outside. Quick there. Code breaker right onto the face. Now he scoops up Templar and throws him out of the ring over the top rope. Comes back after Dragons or Cats, who's bleeding. I guess they drew first blood. Nice sling blade there. Big drop kick by Pope. Arm slam straight down. Pulls Dragons back up. Whips him hard into the corner, but he stops. And nice rollover. He's got Lycynthia's grip locked in. Going to try to make Pope tap. But Pope breaks out of it. JF does not need to help. Pope kicks out of whatever Dragons had planned there. Whips him hard into the corner. Templar's in there. Scoops him up. Power slam down. Dragons or Cats elbows his way out of whatever was planned there. There's the skullcracker into the neck breaker once again. Pulls Pope up to his feet. Brings him up. Hits the slam. Ropes him for the pin. 2. And 3. And the game changers have the game brought to them as Dragzer Cats hits the Warlock Slam. And the Vice Lords get the victory over the game changers in their not the kind of premiere that they wanted to see. Here in our first match here on the Fiendish Stockade pay-per-view. Big win for them. As I mentioned earlier, they may have a shot at the tag team championship because now that Pope and I are no longer a tag team, we can't defend the titles. So the title belts have been returned, and starting next week, we will begin a tournament for the Men's Tag Team Championship, which will culminate with the championship match at our next pay-per-view, the Joust. Meanwhile, let's get ready for some women's action here. We have a fatal four-way here. We have Just a Summer Job. We have Makenzie Lane DA. We have EmmyKsama. And we have Lydia Heels. Premise of this four-way match is fatal four-way is simple. You have to pin or submit one of the opponents. This is not an elimination match. You just have to defeat one wrestler by pin or submission. So you can lose the match without being the one getting pinned or submitted. So while you're fighting someone else, you need to keep an eye out what's happening with the other two. Triple threat match is a little bit easier because you only have to keep track of one. Fatal four-way gets more difficult. You got to keep track of two other people other than the person you're on, unless, of course, 2 or more are teaming up on you. But this should be a fun and interesting match to see. They've all been doing well as of late. Let's see how well they can do in this matchup here on our Fiendish Stockade pay-per-view event here tonight at the Emporium. Coming out first, it's Makenzie Lane DA. Very skilled in the ring, very skilled at the RPG table. She's also a very good writer as well. You can catch her. She's been involved in several projects, including some with Wizards of the Coast. You can see her authorship in some of the materials that they've been putting out as of late. So congratulations to her on the success that she's having there. Let's see how successful she'll be here tonight inside the ring. We wait for her next opponent. Big rival for her. They fought each other for the belt and outside of the Women's Championship belt. EmmyKsama making her way down to the ring. 2-time women's champion here on the keep. Would like to get a third reign. She's going to have to earn that. As I said, she and Mac have had a lot of bunch of matches together, including championship matches against each other. So they know each other well here inside the ring. We'll see if they focus in on each other or the rest of the opponents that we'll have, excuse me, here inside the ring. Here comes the next opponent. Just a Summer Job making her way down into the ring. Catch her. She's on multiple RPGs on Twitch. I don't have them all listed in front of me. She just completed one on Salty Sweet Games, a Pulp Cthulhu campaign that went over 2 years. She played 2 different characters on that one as the game went on. And she's very capable of creating a storm here inside the ring. See how she does against the other 3 opponents. And here she is. She is the Duchess of the Keep. She won the Coronation Tournament 6 weeks ago. Been on a promotional tour. She's wearing her crown proudly. She will get to wear that for the next year unless it's taken, she loses it by stipulation or whatever. She is considered Keep royalty, right? Wrestling royalty here right now, but I'm not sure the other 4 are going to bend the knee to her over that. All of our wrestlers are set and ready to go. There's the bell, and here we go. Looks like they're pairing off Mac and Summer, Lydia and Emmy. As Mac is drop-kicked outside the ring, Summer's going after her. Lydia and Emmy going at it inside the ring. Nice evasion there by Lydia. Turns it into Hurricane Rana. Mac has Summer outside the ring, brings her down, goes for stump puller there. Single leg camel clutch by Lydia here, trying to go for a quick submission. Not going to happen there. Here comes Mac. And just in case. And Emmy hits him. Exploder suplex. Mac is all over Summer right now. Reverse DDT by Emmy. Big knee drop by Mac. And now here comes Lydia with a flurry of blows on Emmy. Nice reversal there by Summer. Lydia throws it down with Emmy. Big slam down. Summer sets up quick snap suplex right into a pin. But Mac kicks out right away. Emmy gets the float over on Lydia. A big shot to the back there. Another big shot to the back. Big kick. And Lydia's thrown out of the ring over the top rope by Emmy. Summer and Mac inside the ring. Backstabber by Summer. She's going to go upstairs. We'll focus there since that's where you have to do the mat pin or submission inside. Goes for the leg drop, but nobody home. Mac's not able to take advantage. Summer scoops her up, drops her on the ring as Emmy's all over Lydia right now. Grabs the arm, standing on it, stomps on the hand of Mac as Emmy comes back in the ring. Quick kick to the back, and now Summer goes right after Emmy. Quick snap suplex. Snooze, you lose, and here comes Lydia back in the ring. And she comes after Max, spins her over, hits the big kick. Divine Smite goes for the pin. 1, 2, Emmy breaks it up, and Mac, I think, kicked out as well. Emmy comes right after Lydia. Summer right back on top of Mac. Now it's Emmy and Summer, and Mac trying to get some shots in there. Nice Northern Light suplex by Summer. Emmy picked up by Mac over the shoulder drop as Summer celebrates. Spins around. She's going to go for the shoulder twist here all the way 360. And here comes Lydia back in the ring. Mac goes for the pin. Both the other opponents break it up. They don't waste any time on that one. Summer and Lydia both going after Mac. Big face plant by Lydia. Onto Mac. Goes for the pin. Face pancake by Emmy. But Lydia breaks that one off. Emmy locks up Lydia here. Quick snap suplex of her own. Mac picks up where Emmy left off. Now Lydia goes, we got 3 of them going at each other as Summer's down on the mat. Mac trying to set up something there, but Emmy breaks it up. Now here comes Lydia. Here comes Summer. Ground and pound by Lydia. Emmy hard into the corner. And it's off the second rope. Northern Light suplex pin. 2 and 2 counts on both. Summer might have had a 3, but the ref couldn't count both at the same time. Mac and Emmy are both out at Summer and Lydia inside the ring. Now Summer goes out on the ring apron. Gets the jaw drop off the rope, and Summer stands in the ring alone. Who's she going to go after? Looks like it's Lydia heels as Mac and Emmy are slowly getting up. Now Emmy comes after Summer. throws her into the ring apron, fights off Lydia. Mac stands alone. Now Lydia's thrown into the ring for the waiting Mac. Nice Northern Light suplex by Summer onto Emmy. Mac comes right after Lydia. Big kick of her own. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, but no, Lydia kicks out. Summer comes in, but not in time. Comes back after, and Emmy's waiting for her. And Mac's going for the figure 4. She's got it locked in. She bridges up for the Mac lock. Lydia's trying to fight her way free. No one coming to help her. In the middle of the ring, she can't find any ropes, and here comes Summer to break it up. You know, Lydia's going to be hurting from that. Now Summer, big forearm shot onto Mac. Pulls her up, big quick kick. Looks like she's setting up for the Summer Storm, but Emmy breaks up the pin. Emmy comes after Summer, and there's the Emmy bar. Going for the submission here. No one to help. Here comes Lydia, returning the favor. Scoops up Emmy. Flurries of blows here. Big drop kick. Emmy rolls out. Mac goes after Summer now. Big DDT by Lydia. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. Summer was outside the ring, so was Emmy. No one to break it up. And a big victory for Lydia Heels here tonight in our Fatal 4-Way for the women. The Duchess gets the big win. Picked the right time. Able to hit the finisher. And wins the match. And now we got an interesting match here. This is a tables match here between Madame Gandalf and Nerdalie. Initially started over some ribbing on who had the best hair colorist, and then who was using the best hair, and then got to the point of who copied who. Well, Nerdalie says, and Madame Gandalf was trying to imitate her. Madame Gandalf says, hey, I've been playing this character for a long time on line with the Grand Theft Auto RP. That's her Sudi character. And things got bad enough that we had to take it to the ring. They've been going at each other pretty good the past few weeks, and it's going to culminate here in a tables match. Quite simple. You don't win by pin or submission. You win by putting the person through the table. Now, we've had table matches before, but I don't think we've ever had a women's table match. So this is going to be a first for us. Let's see how it goes. And more importantly, let us know in Discord or on YouTube comments what you think. Coming out first, tag team partner of Lydia, who we saw earlier. They are part of the team Elven Magic, wearing the Sudi suit. It's Madame Gandalf. Making her way down to the ring, the Sudi with the booty, as she calls herself. She plans to show that she's tough enough to put Nerdalie through the table. We'll see if she can do it or not. We'll see who wins our first ever women's tables match. Here comes her opponent. It's the crowd. Here's the music, gets the pop, and here we go. Nerdalie making her way down. As an impressive record here in Grappler's Keep, our first long-time Women's Hunter's Mark champion, long before we had the 4-match the prize for the 4 in a row. She had about 8 weeks in a row as the women's champion. As her eyes on higher prizes, but first she's got to watch out for tables. Looks like both opponents are set, and here we go. No countouts, no real DQs, and goes right into the jawbreaker, does Nerdalie. Not wasting any time, slams Madame Gandalf down, collar elbow hookup, scoops her up. Body slam, straight down, lays her out with a big kick there. Going outside, was going to go for the corner, looked like, but she walked right into something here, and nice reverse DDT off the second rope there by Madame Gandalf, and she comes with the flurry of blows here. Whips her all the way across town. Crowd likes it already. Seen some good action here to start. We've had some good matches start, and right into the Tree of Woe. Don't want to be there. Pulls her out, and a backstabber off of the Tree of Woe. Going for the shoulder stretch there. And the good old-fashioned ground and pound. Some more ground and pound. Pulls Nerdalie up to her feet. Big flurry of blows again. All the strikes hitting. Big knee and a guillotine kick straight down. Nerdalie's down. Handstanding, double knees to the back. Going for that shoulder stretch again. Pulling on that arm. Going outside, and she's going to draw the first blood with the tables. Works her way around. Slides it in. We got a table in play here. Nerdalie comes at, not to be outdone, comes after the other one that's already sitting out. We got a T intersection here as Nerdalie pulls it up, gets hit, and springboard body splash by Nerdalie. Another body splash. Walks right into a quick kick, though. Madame Gandalf was ready for. Swinging a kick, misses. Gets the kick in the gut. Hard into the corner on top of the table. Big elbow shot. Table slides out. Uses the ropes for a double stomp right into the gut. And now Nerdalie's going back after that table. I guess she wants that one, not the one that's already in there. Madame Gandalf's still down. Now she comes for the other one. He's going to use his weapon. No. Madame Gandalf kicks it away. Gets the strikes going. Now Nerdalie throws her over the top rope and down. Madame Gandalf still recovering. Gives Nerdalie time to pick the table up. Gets the legs out. It's set up. We have a table ready and in play. Flurry of blows here. Madame Gandalf's ready, though. Whips her hard into the corner. Nerdalie gets herself free. Quick kick. Spins her around, throws her hard towards the table. Not enough break. Drop kick knocks the leg out, but does not break the table. Here comes Madame Gandalf. Series of strikes here. Whips her hard. Pulls her right into a lariat. Another kick to the back. Big stomp. Goes for another knee to the back, but misses. Nobody home. Nerdalie comes right with the quick kick. Has the leg up. Nice leg sweep there by Nerdalie. Looks to go to the table now, changes her mind. She's going to go up top rope. Waiting for Madame Gandalf to get up. Big body splash from the top rope, but Madame Gandalf's right back up. Spins around, hits the Sooty Slam. Trying to decide what she wants to do here. Comes after Nerdalie's stomp, but Nerdalie's up and out of the way. Pulls her up. Suplex. Pulls her up again. And Madame Gandalf elbows her way free from whatever Nerdalie had planned. Quick kick, another one. Full Nelson suplex. Stands over her. Goes for the arm stretch once again, pulling on that shoulder. Big stomp and nobody there. Quick kick by Nerdalie. Goes after Madame Gandalf and misses. Gets the kick in, whips her hard into the corner. Wraps the arm around the rope, stretching that elbow. Goes for a kick, but Nerdalie was ready. They hook up. Nerdalie pulls her up. Big faceplant. Thought she was going to go for a powerbomb there at first, but no. Madame Gandalf's down. Nerdalie going outside, going top rope once again. Missile drop kick from the top rope. Pulls Madame Gandalf up to her feet. Goes for a bulldog went for a line and misses. Does an electric chair and hits the table enough to break it. And Nerdalie, with the electric chair drop, wins our first ever women's tables match. Not exactly the way we expected the table to be set, but Nerdalie gets for herself a big win here tonight at the Fiendish Stockade pay-per-view. Now it's going to get fun here. We got Cory, the big demon out of Dallas, versus GoodGuyPie. These guys have had a bitter rivalry over the past few weeks. GoodGuyPie not exactly liking how Cory, who had the men's bag of holding, tried to cash it in against Grimjack and failed. GoodGuyPie said that should have been a guaranteed win for you, and you blew it. And Cory was basically, well, I didn't see you holding the briefcase, holding the bag of holding, so you don't have any room to stand. And things just got escalated from there, let's just say. They've been going at each other. They've been cheap-shotting each other, interrupting each other's matches. And now they're going to have it out here in a no-holds-barred match fight. No DQs. Everything's open. Everything can be done. Pins and submissions have to happen inside the ring, but other than that, anything goes. And here comes Big Cory. The man behind the red and black mask. Cory making his way into the ring. When he saw the ring, he said, it's decorated just as I would like it. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign, GoodGuyPie. Be ye here forewarned. And now we wait for his opponent. Out of the vice. Candles are lit. The music is set, and up from the stage comes Luck Goldheart himself. GoodGuyPie, part of that long-running D&D series in the homebrew world created by Tallsquall on his channel. You can catch it now on YouTube. If you like good D&D homebrew and great roleplay, great characters, and excellent NPCs, well, you got everything is there inside the Adventures on the Vice. I highly recommend viewing it. GoodGuyPie was the dwarf Luck Goldheart, but now he's the man inside the ring getting ready to fight the big demon out of Dallas, Big Cory. Gets himself set, trying to get his mind in the right place. Strikes that meditative pose one more time. I just realized the sound's not coming through. Here we go. Let me fix the match sound here as Cory and them go at it. Let me fix something here. There we go. I thought everything was working. Now you'll hear all the action from the game itself. Here pulls him up. Big suplex down. I apologize for that, everyone. I thought everything was working right when I had it set up and going. Cory scoops him up. Sidewalk slam straight down. Spins him over, goes for the pin. Only a 1 count. Pulls him up and snapmare into a running drop kick, and looks like he's already drawn blood on GoodGuyPie. Big guy goes upstairs. Always dangerous when the big guys go up. He comes back down as GoodGuyPie comes up and pulls him up and just drops him straight down, military press style. Looks like he's going for a face ripper here, and here comes GoodGuyPie roaring back. Has the strikes going. Whips him hard into the corner. Pulls him right back up. Whips him hard across the way to the next corner. Wraps the arm around the rope, pulling on it, weakening that arm. Sets him up, but Cory elbows himself free. Military press again, and slams him down. Goes for the pin, but only a 1 count. Steps over the ropes. He's going up top. Always scary. He's waiting for GoodGuyPie to come up. Let's see what he's got planned here. Looks like he was going for the fist, but nobody home. And here comes GoodGuyPie. Oh, Cory wraps him up. And the big suplex once again. Looks like this has been mostly mostly Cory with the offense here is going for a 1 foot pin there, but he gets out, goes for the double leg drop, and nobody home. GoodGuyPie games up, goes for the double axe handle, lucky strike, but misses. And a big running boot once again from Cory. And now he's going for the claw hold. Gonna try to make him tap out. But no, he's fighting back, punching his way free. Tries to do something. Cory got the chokehold on, going for Texas Thunder and nails it. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. This time around, the big guy was just too much for GoodGuyPie. The victory going to Cory. Big win for the big guy here. And now we have men's fatal 4-way action here. We have Simon the Wandering DM. We have Tallsquall. We have the Noir Enigma. And we have role players Josh. This is just like the women's match. You have to defeat 1 person by pin or submission. You don't have to take out all 3. It is not, I repeat, it's not an elimination match. Some good qualifying candidates here. Tallsquall is the leader of the Vice. Noir Enigma has made a big splash here in his short time within the keep. And Simon and Josh all have had some good impact in matches in here. Now let's see how well they do when all 4 of them are thrown into the blender. And have to not only keep an eye on the person they're tangling with, but with everybody else that's in the ring as well, making sure that there's not some sort of pin or submission going on that they're not paying attention to. We saw how critical that was in the women's match. Will we see similar scenarios coming up in this one? We'll have to wait and see. And with that, let's go ahead and get things started. Coming up first from the Vice, making his way to the ring, it is Tallsquall.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way match. Making his way to the ring from Florida, weighing in at 274 pounds, DMJ.
As I said, he has his home world that he in D&D that he's created and can be seen on. You can catch him on YouTube now, called The Vice. You can also catch him Saturday nights on Praxagorith Thesmophorius channel on Twitch, Saturdays, 8 p.m. You find him on her art homebrew RPG, Songs of Agapia, where he is playing a paladin character there. Right now, he's got something else to worry about, and that's the person coming down the ring to the ring now.
Weighing in at 243 pounds, the Phantom Soulman.
It is the Noir Enigma. Made a big splash. When he entered Grappler's Keep, he was enrolled in the tournament we had to crown a new Men's Hunter's Mark champion. He not only broke his maiden in the first match with a win, he went on to win the tournament and actually was able to win 4 matches in a row, but lost the cash-in match for the belt against Grimjack in a very gripping, exciting match. Now, he has to face 3 other opponents at the same time, including the one coming down now. It is Simon, the Wandering DM.
From Canada, weighing in at 179 pounds, EmmyKsama.
You can catch Simon on his channel Monday nights. He's the GM for Montreal by Night, a Vampire the Masquerade RPG going on, set in Montreal, Canada. You can also catch him on Sunday nights on Praxagor Thesmophoria's channel soon for Witcher Roads Home, but also, more important to me, Saturdays at 1 p.m. in the afternoon, Eastern Time, U.S. Adjust your time zones accordingly. He's the GM for Scion, Birth of the New Gods, an RPG that I play a character in. He is the GM for it. I play a professor who turns out to be the son of Ogma, one of the gods out of the Irish Gaelic pantheon. But right now, instead of fighting Titans, he's got to fight 3 other opponents in the ring, including the one getting ready to come out now. He is our luchador.
From London, England, weighing in at 173 pounds, Josh the Maverick.
Role players Josh making his way in. He is our luchador. You'll see him at probably one of our more athletic and aerial wrestlers out there. Be a little bit harder to fly around with 3 bodies in the ring instead of just one to having to keep track of, as our wrestlers are now in the ring. They are loose. They are ready. There's the bell, and here we go. Looks like Simon's going after Tallsquall, and Noir is going after Josh. Noir scoops up Josh. Big slam. Nice neck breaker by Simon. Different forms of ground and pound by Noir and Simon. Big deadlift by Noir into a military press. Nice running senton there by Tallsquall, and just drops. Noir drops Josh, goes for the pin. And he quickly kicks out. Simon had Noir get in the way, hits him with the neck breaker instead. Now Tallsquall's ready for him. Big pounding forearm. Pulls him up, and now Tallsquall and Noir's on. Simon gave Josh time to get a shot in. Now hits the double neck snap. Noir, big running body block into Simon. Tallsquall, big pancake drop onto role players Josh. Military press and drop by Noir of Simon. Tallsquall standing there watching. He goes after Simon. Big German suplex. Now he comes after the celebrating Noir. Scoops him up into fireman's carry. Drops him into a gut buster. Running senton again, and here comes role players Josh. Everyone's back in the ring. He comes right after Tallsquall. Noir rolls out. It's Tall and Josh are going at it. Whips Josh out of the ring, and Simon takes advantage. Big elbow right straight down. Springboard moonsault, but nobody home. Tall rolls out. Josh takes advantage, comes after Simon here, picks him up. Big wheelbarrow, big sunset flip there. Headbutt right to the solar plexus and turns around, comes right after Noir. Wraps him up. Big DDT. Goes for the pin. But Noir kicks out. Tallsquall comes after Simon. As role players keeps on Josh. Standing moonsault, but nobody home. Tallsquall picks up Simon. Snake Eyes. Belly to belly slam by Noir. As Josh rolls out. Simon and Tallsquall going at it. And Tallsquall helps with the assault on Simon only to help break up the pin. Scoops up Tallsquall. Big slam right back down. Ground and pound by Noir onto Tallsquall. Think he may just drew some blood there. Goes for the pin. And Josh breaks that one up. Yep, Tallsquall's bleeding. Noir goes after Josh. Belly to belly slams all four back in the ring. Springboard leg drop misses by Josh, but he's able to pick up right with Simon. Noir and Tallsquall going in it hard. Into the corner goes Tallsquall. Josh and Simon outside, and Noir is just pounding Tallsquall all over the place in the corner. Simon all over Josh at the moment. Now Tallsquall comes back. Big backbreaker by Simon onto Josh. Noir whipped hard into the corner. Big kick. Tallsquall steps back. Gestures to the crowd. Hits the Rolling Storm. Now goes for the pin. But Noir kicks out before Simon can come to help. Pulls him up. Big stomp there. Wraps him up. Small package bomb. Josh and Simon still going at it. Noir picks him up. No! Tallsquall's got the vice locked in. I think Simon sees it now. But now he's coming back in and out of the ring. Noir's fighting it. Helps break it up. Tallsquall does the knee slam into the ring. Tallsquall comes right after Simon. Here comes Josh. Let's see what he's got planned as Simon's all over Tallsquall at the moment. As Noir is still outside the ring recovering now. Role player Josh comes right after Simon. Big slam, bulldog slam back down, and Tallsquall comes after Josh. Whips him out of the ring. Just in time for Simon to go for the trip, and he's locked in the TPK. Just in time for Noir to break it up. Pulls Simon up. Big Shot pulls him up. The enigmatic ending, but no. Josh breaks it up. Picks up Josh, who does the float away. Wraps him up. Big pancake straight down. Tries to pull Noir away from the ropes as Tallsquall and Simon are slowly getting up. Tallsquall stomps on Simon. Runs to the ropes. Josh goes for the pin. 1, 2, and no. Noir kicks out as sweet. Looks like Tallsquall is glitched at the moment. Tallsquall and Josh going at it. Whips Noir into the ropes. Nobody there. Noir gets out. Noir comes out fighting back. Scoops him up. And running in by Tallsquall. Big slam by Noir. He's going to wants to go for the hex drop, but Josh gets pulled up by Tallsquall. Now Noir goes after Simon, whips him in the corner, is blocked by Josh and Tallsquall. Now is able to get after Simon with the big stomps. Josh has got the arm. Greco-Roman knucklock does old-fashioned, old-school rope work. Simon pounding on Noir. Big slam straight down Noir. Big drop and a big pin attempt by Simon, but Josh breaks it up. Comes after Simon, whips him down. Big snapmare. Tallsquall must be outside the ring at the moment. Josh goes up. Simon goes out of the ring. Big 5-stars frog splash goes for the pin. And role players Josh with the frog splash. The smallest one in there. But he's the one who gets the mighty victory here tonight. A lot of great action in that match here. We didn't see the snake bite. A little hard to do with all those bodies in there. But he pulls off the 5-star frog splash. on to the Noir Enigma and gets the victory. 3.5 stars. That one was a good one. And now it's time for our championship belt action to start in. Check something here. All right. Nope, it's not an emergency message. Okay, this is some mixed gender tag team action here. We have the Double Dragon mixed gender champions, TK and Colonomicon. They are known as the Crew. They are going to be going up against the Gatecrashers, the team of Maladil and Cleric of Cord. This will be for, it won't announce the belts because unfortunately with the game we can't assign a championship belt that crosses genders, so I have to assign them manually after each match in that, but this will be for the Double Dragon Championship here. In their last matchup that earned them this title shot, the Gatecrashers actually beat the Crew. They were able to get the pinfall victory. We will see if they are able to do that here now that the belts are on the line. Looks like we are ready to go. And here they are. Music's not working for some reason.
On the way to the ring, the Crew.
Not exactly fan favorites. Probably because they won the tournament in some questionable, with one questionable win in the semifinals, and the fans have not let them forget it. But either way, they are the champs, and they will be defending the belts tonight against these opponents. Coming out first, it's Maladil.
And from New York City, weighing in at 235 pounds,
Maladil, former men's Master Melee champion, when he successfully last season cashed in the bag of holding against me to get the championship belt. Now he's going for his first tag team championship ever here in the Keep. We'll see if he and his partner are going to be successful or not. These are currently our top 2 mixed gender teams. We'll see if we'll see who is able to pull out the victory here tonight. Gets himself set and looks like he is ready to go. Here comes his tag team partner.
from Las Vegas, Nevada,
All right, Kat, the Cleric of Cord, making her way out to the ring. She's our women's MMA specialist. She's been doing a lot of training lately with Praxagorth Esmephoria, Leflove Lindy, and Hannahmation. I don't know if something is starting to, if it's just friendship or if something is clicking or building with those 4. That'll remain to be seen what happens. Right now, she's going for tag team glory with her tag team partner Maladil. Looks like it's going to be the guys starting off first. The guys face the guys. If they tag their partner, the other person's partner has to come in. So here we go. Maladil comes with the offense here first. Big series of strikes, and down goes Colonomicon. Into the ropes goes Mal. Big knee drop. Big stomp. Another kick. Colin not able starting offense yet. Collar elbow hookup scoops him up. Nice spinning drop there. Big stomp. Colin rolls out. Walks into some more big strikes from Mal. Has the arm. Scoops him up. Wraps him around. Pump handle slam. Straight down. Big stomp again. Pulls him up. And now whips. Tried to get him to the corner. Trying to change his mind now. Colin has a chance. Elbows himself free. And now he comes with the strikes. Hard and heavy. Big kick there. Collar elbow hookup. Belly to belly slam. Straight down. And with that, probably a wise move. Going to tag out. Brings in TK. And here comes Cleric Cord. And she comes right after Cord. Wraps her up. Big elbow drop straight down. Big knee drop. Look at the height she gets on those. Big stomp. Pulls her up. Goes for the double neck snap. There it is. Grabs the legs. The Ferengi leg drop there right down in the middle. Big roundhouse kick there. Wraps her up. Scoops her up. Over the shoulder drop. Standing on the arm. Big knee drop again. Right down on the arm. It's been all TK so far. And as soon as I say that, here comes Cleric Cord. Pulls her off her feet. Gets the ground and pound going. Both on their feet. Collar elbow hookup. Goes up. Nice Hurricane Rana there by TK. Pulls her up. Gets the head scissors going. Big elbow shot to the top of the head. And with that, here's the tag. And here comes Colin and Maladel. And Maladel picks up right where he left off pretty much. He had most of the offense going. Scoops him up. Pulls him up and power bomb straight down. Deadlifted him up and down. Here comes Colin. Luthez press with the and more ground and pound after that. Big stomp by Colin. Big stomps and kicks there. And here comes the tag just as Cleric Cord recovers outside the ring. And here comes TK once again. Springboard body splash off the second rope. And here comes kicks and stomps. He's going to go upstairs. Top rope. Goes for the body splash, but nobody home. Cleric Cord was ready. Pulls her up. Big knee shot. Has both arms up and another big knee lift. Goes for the pin. Hooks the leg. 2, but only 2 count. Slams TK down once again. And here's the tag. Here comes Maladel and Colin, and Maladel again comes out striking. Quick snapmare. Knee to the back. Drop kick to the head. Pulls him up to his feet. Big flurry of blows here all over the place. Colin can't even anticipate where they're coming from. Goes for the pin. No, only a 2 count. He thought he had him there. He's waiting for him. Let's see what he's got planned here. Wraps him up. He's going for the maladjustment and hits it. 1, 2, 3. It's over. TK cannot get there in time to rescue. And we have new Double Dragon Tag Team Champions. Cleric of Cord and Maladel are your new Double Dragon Mixed Gender Tag Team Champions here inside the Keep. Congratulations to them both. Good reign there by the crew. But now the Gate Crashers own the belts. All right, now it's time for us to go into the Stockade. Our current women's Queens of the Keep Tag Team Champions are Charlie, the Child of Cthulhu, and our vampiress extraordinaire, Susanna Grace. They are part of the new women's faction known as the Coven. They've been around for a little bit now. They currently hold all 4 women's belts except for the mixed gender. They hold the Women's Hunter's Mark. They hold the Mistress of Mayhem belt. And these 2 hold the Queens of the Keep Tag Team Championships. They'll be defending them against the Vice Girls out Petty Energy and Intriguing Druid. They are out of the faction known as the Vice. They are the tag team that they've defeated in order to get the belts. Will they be able to defeat them again, or will the Vice Girls take advantage of the opportunity to get their championship belts back? We'll find that out here tonight. They will be inside the Fiendish Stockade. This is our Hell in a Cell. No one will be able to get in and out. It'll just be them inside the ring. Let's get to our action. There you see it hanging above the ring. Walking out confident. Crowd on their side. The Water Genasi and the Elf Master Assassin entering the ring. Tree-hugging Druid likes the looks of the ring there, being the Master Assassin that she is. And these ladies looks like they are ready to go. They want a chance to get those belts back. But they have their work cut out for them here, or they are going up against a very tough and difficult team here. Holding the soul gem in her hand, throws it down. Susanna Grace is summoning her tag team partner. As it's been said, some people suspect there's some arcane activity that's giving the Coven their power inside the ring. Less and less people are doubting that as time is going. And there they are.
They are the Women's Tag Team of Honor Champions, the Fallen.
They are the team known as Enthralled. As Charlie makes her way down the ramp, Susanna behind her. Charlie literally looks like she's been summoned from another plane and is having some confusion over where she is right now. Charlie makes her way inside the ring. Looks like she's still a little bit disoriented here. Susanna holds the arms up there as their opponents look on. A little bit steadier on her feet. Looks like we're ready to go. And these are the belts that they will be competing for. The Queens of the Keep. Ring announcer introduces the challengers and the champions. Ref comes over to Susanna and Charlie. Hands the belts over. Holds them high for everyone to see. These are the belts that they're going to be competing for here. As you can see, the cage is coming down. It's just the 5 of them in the stockade. And this is a tornado tag. They're all going at it with each other here. Big Bulldog by Petty Energy. And Charlie coming back after Petty Energy. No tags. You just go at it. Susanna's going for a quick pin. Only a 1 count. Petty Energy's outside the ring now. Looking for some toys, it looks like. Charlie comes after. Here comes it with the chair. Susanna goes up. Big knee drop from the top rope. Ground and pound. As Charlie and Petty Energy are doing it outside the ring. Nice little page turn reversal there by Tree-hugging Druid. Series of kicks going after the leg. Susanna, nice Northern Light suplex as Petty Energy's all over Charlie. And Intriguing Druid grabs the chair, loses grip on it. Big knee by Susanna. Goes up to celebrate as Charlie gets thrown into the wiring and now comes back against Petty Energy. Susanna on Intriguing Druid, big knee. Now she grabs the chair. Gets with one shot, that's all she wants to do. Big knee drop. Excuse me. Goes for the chair. Now Intriguing Druid gets up and she drops it, blocks the kick. Whips Druid into the ropes. Bounces back and forth, grabs the chair again, but gets shot in the back. Meanwhile, Petty Energy and Charlie are going at outside the ring. There's no countouts here. Everyone's outside the ring right now. Looks like the fencing gave way. And Intriguing and Petty Energy and Charlie are actually outside the stockade right now. Intriguing Druid and Susanna are inside. Petty Energy and Charlie are climbing upstairs while Intriguing Druid and Susanna are fighting it out inside. Look out. Charlie's going at it with Petty Energy up there. How's all the blows going? Flips her over. Has her by the leg. Nice roundhouse kick. Oop, almost fell off the top. Big series of kicks. They're both real close to the edge there. They're going at it. Susanna and Intriguing Druid are there out down underneath. Throws Susanna into the stairs. Intriguing and hits the watershed neck breaker there. Hooks up the leg scissors, squeezing the head of Charlie. As Intriguing Druid and Susanna Grace are going at it outside the ring, down inside. Back into the fence goes Susanna. Here comes Charlie back at Petty Energy. Intriguing Druid throwing Susanna Grace into the ring. Petty Energy throwing Charlie down. And back in the ring goes Susanna. Intriguing Druid. Charlie going at it on Petty Energy. Big dagger fist by Intriguing Druid. Now she goes after the chair. Hits Susanna once, twice. Electric chair drop by Charlie up top on the ring. Meanwhile, Intriguing Druid's all over Susanna Grace. Now comes back. Big kick. Another big kick. And now she's got the vampiric sleeper on. She's got it locked in on Intriguing Druid and no one to help. She's got nowhere to go. She breaks it. Meanwhile, Petty Energy and Charlie going at it hard outside. Scoops her up. Big slam straight down. Susanna Grace goes up top rope. Big knee drop. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. No, kick out. Cross leg stretch there by Charlie onto Petty Energy. Susanna Grace is waiting. Scoops her up. The vampiric slam. Goes for the pin. And Charlie's going for the meat grinder upstairs. Gets the pin. She doesn't need to lock it in. And Enthralled, in an amazing match, gets the victory. Susanna hit not the vampiric slam. She calls it the oaken stake. Put that stake through the heart of Intriguing Druid. And Charlie and Susanna remain the women's tag team champions. The Coven still holds 2 of the belts. And now we have men's action here. You can see Trooper has changed his look. He now is dressed like his new character on the Witcher series, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. Despite my issues with him and what's happened with the Cauldron, he has successfully defended the men's Hunter's Mark. He has had it for 4 straight matches and won. He is going to cash it in tonight for a shot at the Master Melee Championship against Grimjack, who's held this belt for quite a while. Very successful run for him so far. But now it'll be him and Trooper inside the cage, inside the stockade. Let's see what happens.
The following champion versus
Coming out first is the challenger, who has formed his own new group known as the Game Changers. Dressed as his new character, Marth, on Witcher Road's Home on Praxagor Thesmophorius channel on Sunday nights. It is Trooper SJP. Looking very serious as he makes his way down. The Eonto suit is gone. He's now dressed as his new druid character. Face paint and all. Lands on, cashing in, trading the Hunter's Mark belt for the Master of Melee. We will see if he's able to pull it off. Definitely has a crowd following right now. Cauldron is no more. And now he leads he's part of his own, the new group, the Game Changers, along with Pope World Build and Double Crits, as he waits for his opponent to enter. Out of the faction known as Strength Unlimited. Wearing that belt proudly. He's had several good defenses of it. It is Grimjack, showing the thorns to protect the Black Rose. Making his way down to the ring. Plans to hold on to that belt even longer. I believe this is his first Fiendish Stockade match ever. Either way, he plans to lower the boom on Trooper SJP. Gets himself set, and he's ready to roll. Been a very popular champion here so far. And here we go. They've hopefully fixed, they have fixed the wiring between matches. There's the belt that they're going to be going after. We'll be changing the name to reflect the character he plays on Praxis channel next week. We'll see if Grimjack can continue his reign as the Master of Melee. He has his hands full. Trooper is on a roll. Holds it up for everyone to see. That's the belt as the stockade is lowered. No one getting in and out, and here we go. Greg quickly comes over, but it's Trooper hitting the first shots. Quick DDT. Thinking he can end it that quickly. A little bit brash. Goes up. Springboard moonsault. Pulls him up. Big shot there. Wraps around. Backstabber. Familiar with that concept, with what he's done to me. And now, Stockade, you can pull out the toys. He's going for the kendo stick. Standing moonsault. I guess he changed his mind on the kendo stick. Now he wants the baseball bat. Rolls him over, quick kick to the back. Looks like he's just trying to get everything out of the toy box here. Now he brings out the table. Springboard moonsault again. Pulls Greg up to his feet. Big strikes. Spins around. Quick rolling suplex. Nice. Pele kick now has the baseball bat. Comes at him. Greg knocks it free out of his hands. Scoops him up. Goes for the belly suplex. Trooper blocks it. Versus round now goes for the pin. Only a 2 count. Greg's not been able to get much offense going so far. It's been all Trooper. Scoops him up, fireman's carry. Spinning Samoan driver there. It's going upstairs. Is he going to go for the treble clef? There it is. He hits it. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and that quickly, it's over. We have a new Master of Melee champion. And I hate to say it, it's Trooper SJP. Pulls the belt away from the ref. A little arrogant there. Holds the belt up for everyone to see. He is our new Master of Melee champion. Made quick, amazingly quick work out of the champion, Grimjack. And now our main event. This is a triple threat match. Hell in a Cell for the Mistress of Mayhem belt. Last week, Hannahmation cashed in the women's bag of holding that she won at the pay-per-view event to get a straight-on match against Hannahmation. Their match, they had a great match going, but they both got counted out. According to both wrestlers, the cheering during the match was so loud, neither of them could hear the ref to know that they were at the 10 count, especially Hannah. So the rematch was set for this pay-per-view event. However, RaeDeAnn had her 4th successful win with the women's hunter's mark, and with that she can, just like we just saw happen with Trooper SJP, she is cashing it in for a title shot. Now the complication is RaeDeAnn and Half-Arsed Hermit are part of the Coven. They are part of the same faction. So is this an attempt to make this a handicap match against Hannahmation? Will we see the dreaded finger of death like we saw with Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan back in the WCW days? The rest have instructed everyone that they do not want to see any of those kind of things going on. But will one of the two make it easier for them to get pinned to deprive Hannah of the belt and keep the belt within the Coven? We don't know. Let's see what happens, everyone. Hannah's got her money cut out for her here tonight. Coming out first, she's the Women's Hunter's Mark champion, cashing it in here tonight for a chance for the Mistress of Mayhem championship. It is RaeDeAnn. You can catch her along with myself on Simon the Wandering DM's channel Saturday afternoons for Scion, Birth of the New God. She plays Morning, daughter of the Morrigan, also out of the Irish Pantheon. Looks like she is ready to go. Here come, but she's got 2 other opponents to face. Here's the one that they're going to be focusing on. Still holding the bag of holding briefcase. Be cashing it in all over again here tonight. It is Hannahmation. You can catch her with us on Scion as well, where she plays Kieran, who is the son of Loki out of the Norse pantheon. We also have Lynn, who's not a part of Grappler's Keep, who was a daughter out of someone from the Japanese pantheon as well. So we have a very interesting mix of characters in there. I encourage you to join us there for that one. But right now, Hannah's got her eyes focused not on the dice, but on her two opponents. Her former tag team partner, RaeDeAnn, and coming in next, she is the leader of the Coven. It is Half-Arsed Hermit. Lydia is wearing the belt that she won. She defeated Laflove Lindy to get that championship and has held it for a good period of time. Since forming this faction, the Coven, along with herself, Charlie, Susanna Grace, and RaeDeAnn. No one has risen up to the challenges. These four have been destroying the competition in various forms and factions as of late. No one has risen up to try to take them on, at least not as a group. But right now, Half-Arsed Hermit has to focus on her two opponents, or does she only really have to focus on one? We don't know what kind of plan they have going here. And there's the belt that they're competing for. Ref holds it up for everyone to see. Everybody is set and ready to go. Looks like we're not going to get any ring announcements from the PA. Here we go. And Hannah goes right after RaeDeAnn, and up from behind comes Half-Arsed Hermit. And now she goes after RaeDeAnn. Half Nelson backbreaker there. Now she comes right after Hannah. Nice Northern Lights suplex. Maybe they have to make it look good for the ref. I don't know. RaeDeAnn whips Hermit out. Now she goes right after Hannah. Series of blows here. And Hannah gets some shots in. Looks like she's going into the ring to get some help as RaeDeAnn and Hermit go out. And she goes right after the sledgehammer. Now she comes in after Half-Arsed Hermit, sets her up. Small package pin, 1, 2. Nope, went for a quick pin there. RaeDeAnn wasn't paying attention. Fortunately, Half-Arsed Hermit got out, pulls her up, spins her over. Big super kick, but walks right into a big kick from RaeDeAnn, and that's the danger in a triple threat like this. Slams her down. While one can rest, the other can focus in on Hannah. Big shot there. Elbows herself free against her. They were former tag team partners. They used to be the Daughters of Divinity. She picks up the sledgehammer, goes right at, but Hannah gets the quick trip. Now goes right after Half-Arsed Hermit. Nice Russian leg sweep. Now she comes right after RaeDeAnn. End over end suplex there. Now comes right after Half-Arsed Hermit. Wraps her up. Puts her on the ropes. Picks up the sledgehammer. Here comes Lydia, and knocks it out of Hannah's hands there. And has the flurry of blows going on Hannah there, and RaeDeAnn interrupts it. Hannah gets away, gets a break. Now RaeDeAnn comes after her, but walks right into a big kick. They exchange kicks. Now Hermit comes after RaeDeAnn, slams her down, goes for the pin. Hannah's got to be ready. Only a 2 count. But Hannah gets her right on the knee with the sledgehammer. Nice spinning DDT there by Half-Arsed Hermit. Now RaeDeAnn slaps Hermit, picks up the sledgehammer, goes right for the leg, goes for it again, and again. Hermit knocks it free, whips her hard into the corner. Now she picks up the sledgehammer, uses it on RaeDeAnn. These two are going hard against each other. I guess RaeDeAnn wants to get that belt herself. Big Russian leg sweep, walks right into leg scissors, going for the submission. The toil and trouble. I don't see Hannah anywhere, but RaeDeAnn works herself free. Hannah was watching to see. Wait. Now comes after Hermit. Now RaeDeAnn whips Hannah into the corner. Big series of kicks and stomps. And now Hannah comes after RaeDeAnn, throws her over the rope and down, picks up the sledgehammer, throws it out. Looks like she's going to go after RaeDeAnn. Pulls her up. Collar elbow hook up. Goes her hard, hitting the steps. Looks like as she comes down, here comes Half-Arsed Hermit to help her stablemate here. It looks like stands in between. Now pulls RaeDeAnn up and gets a shot in on herself. Spins her around, throws her down on the floor outside. Hannah waits outside, now comes in. He's going to go after RaeDeAnn as well. Goes for the kick. RaeDeAnn's ready. Now here comes some double teaming here. Hannah's wedged right in between the two. Half-Arsed Hermit goes in the ring. Now Hannah gets thrown into the ring. Everybody's back in. Hermit comes back up top. Gets the neck breaker and goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Hannahmation kicks out somehow. She hit the witch's brew, but it didn't work. Now it's the two coven mates going at your big knee by RaeDeAnn. Now Hannah's back up on her feet. As RaeDeAnn pulls Hermit up. Big shot there by Hannah is waiting to do something here. And here comes Half-Arsed Hermit. Big kick. Wraps her up. Whips her hard up and over the rope. Keeps the focus on Half-Arsed Hermit, it looks like here. Comes after as RaeDeAnn comes out as well. Now she's in between the two of them again. Into the ring post goes Half-Arsed Hermit and gets hit by her own teammate RaeDeAnn. Now hard into the fencing again. Wraps her up. Again into the woven wire fencing. And now Half-Arsed Hermit comes fighting back. Throws Hannah down as RaeDeAnn tries to get into the mix. Now she comes into the ring. Hermit and Hannah going at it. Hard into the fencing again goes Hannah. And now throws Half-Arsed Hermit down as RaeDeAnn waits outside. Now she comes back. Big stomp by Hannah there. Attempted kick and hits a big super kick on Hannah. Grabs the leg this time and punches her way through on that. Throws RaeDeAnn back in the ring. Now comes after Half-Arsed Hermit. Gets a big shot into the fencing she goes. And they're just exchanging strikes all over the place here right now. And breaking through the fencing again. This time it's Hannah. And now Hermit gets thrown out. Everybody's outside the stockade right now. Big nasty uppercut. And now Hannah's climbing upstairs. As is Half-Arsed Hermit. As is RaeDeAnn. All three ladies are going up top. Big warrior shot here. Hannah and RaeDeAnn both go after Half-Arsed Hermit. And wraps her up into an Indian death lock. And now stretching out, trying to make her tap. Nope, slams her down. RaeDeAnn watches. Now she goes after Hannah. Hannah gets the kick in. Series of kicks there. Big series of stomps there. Brings the arm out. Big stomp right under the arm. Pulls RaeDeAnn up to her feet. Big chop. Big kicks again. Strikes all over the place and she almost falls off. Wraps up. She's doing the old face ripper here. And then throws her down. Wraps her up into that Indian deathlock once again. Stretching her out. Trying to make her tap. Not sure if Half-Arsed Hermit was stomping to help or to hurt RaeDeAnn there. Now she pulls her up. Neck breaker and double hook suplex. Hannah takes advantage. Big forearm shot. Down goes Hermit. Big stomp. Pulls her up to her feet. Big shot there. Big stomp. Pulls her up and she's going to put that lock in again. That Indian deathlock now stretching the surfboard out. Stomps her straight down again. Probably intended to wear her out. Wraps her up. Double hook. Face plant straight down onto that fencing wire. Big kick by RaeDeAnn. And she's grounded and pounding there as Hannah gets whirled into a dervish here. Lydia gets kicked free of that. Big stomp by Hannah onto the arm. Then a leg drop onto RaeDeAnn. And Hannah comes right after Half-Arsed Hermit, wraps her up. Suplex, almost throws her off. Standing moonsault, misses, nobody home. Half-Arsed Hermit gets some kicks and does not able to start anything. Comes fighting back, and Hannah falls off. Oh my goodness, she fell off the stockade and is down on the mats outside. It's just, and now here comes the unicorn, hits it on Half-Arsed Hermit. And now Hannah's up and she's climbing back up again. As RaeDeAnn just holds the boot onto Hermit, and here comes Hannah once again. Goes after RaeDeAnn, the person standing. RaeDeAnn strikes back. Big shots there by Hannah. Big stomp, face plant, knee drop, as both of them are down. Ground and pound by Hannah there, up on top. Half-Arsed Hermit getting to her feet, and Hannah and RaeDeAnn still going at it. Hannah almost falls off again. Spinning backbreaker there. Drop kick from nowhere by Hannah onto Half-Arsed Hermit. Flips her over. She's going for that surfboard deathlock again. Slams her straight down. I think she hit the hard metal instead of the woven wire there. She's going to go for it again. I guess keep on doing it to wear her down as RaeDeAnn watches. And now RaeDeAnn comes after Hannah, gets her. And she's going to go for a face ripper of her own as Half-Arsed Hermit slowly gets up, holding her knee. Big hook up there. Half-Arsed Hermit goes after RaeDeAnn, and now Hannah's going at. They're just going after each other all over the place right now. They're very close to that edge. Hannah's very close, as is Hermit. Yep, fingernail rake there. They're just standing right on that corner there. Quick DDT. And big forearm shot by RaeDeAnn. Pulls Hannah up. Quick kick and more chops. Throws her off. Quick kick. Wraps her up. Double hook face plant straight down. Up, and Hannah falls off again. Hannah falls off again. How is she still going at this point? Everyone is down. No one is inside the ring. And Hannah's going right back up. Half-Arsed Hermit gets kicked away by RaeDeAnn. Forearm to the back. Another shot to the back. Quick kick. Wraps her up. She's going to hit the unicorn again. And does. But Hannah's right there waiting for her. Wraps her up. Face plant straight down. Pulls her up. Ripcord, the Loki knee. Pulls her up. Gonna do it again. Pulls the ripcord, hits the Loki knee once again. Big stomp on the leg. And here we go again. The surfboard deathlock. Slams her down as Hermit gets up. Big spinning kick there. As Hannah tries to go after RaeDeAnn again. Wraps her up. Nice suplex, but Hannah landed on her feet. Caught Hermit by surprise. Get back into our match here. All right, Hannah coming back. Both of them close to the edge. Hits the Loki knee again, and Lydia almost falls off. And the rolling kick there. Both of them going for stomps onto Half-Arsed Hermit. Hannah wraps up RaeDeAnn. Quick suplex there as Half-Arsed Hermit tries to get her wits about her. Ground and pound by Hannah. We're at 5-star territory here, people. We've never had a 5-star match here before, I don't think. We've been close. They are going at it hard here. All three of these ladies want the belt. There was the whirling derby, and here comes Hannah, only to get run right into the quick kick. Spins her over. And looks like she's going to go for the witch's brew, trying to make her tap. Hannah's fighting it. She taps, but it doesn't do any good. It doesn't count up there. They need to get back inside the ring. And now she's wedged between, trying to fight her way free. Spinning backbreaker, and they fall down through. Everyone else drops in. Here goes the pin attempt. 1, 2, 3, and Half-Arsed Hermit manages to defend the championship. in a horrific match. Pushes the ref away. She holds the belt high. And once again, still, Mistress of Mayhem. It is Half-Arsed Hermit. And that, everyone, brings us to the end of our Fiendish Stockade pay-per-view. A lot of great matches there, everyone, including a heck of a finish there. I didn't know how they were going to get back into the ring, and I guess they got back in the hard way. From the top of the Fiendish Stockade, we'll be back next week with more ring action inside of our regular location inside Diet Water Arena. Saturday, you can catch me 1 p.m. on Wandering DM's Channel 4, Scion, Birth of the New Gods. Monday, you can catch my daughter Bonnie and I here for Family Night at the Emporium as we are doing Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, where we are about ready to start Revenge of the Sith. Then Tuesday nights, you can catch the weekly Skyrim serial as we are in a story called Bevset, the Glass Lass. Bevset is the person mentioned quite often when you go to Whiterun, but it's never been seen until now. She is the sister of Bellathor, the owner of Bellathor's General Store, and we'll find out what is going on with her character as she tries to get revenge on her brother and others to try to break up a very corrupt ring there in the province of Skyrim. You can catch that on Tuesday nights. And again, we'll be back here next week with more action here inside. I was kind of I'll be honest, I was rooting for Hannah there. She was the underdog there. It was almost a handicap match there. But 3 falls like that, it is going to be it's very hard to keep on going. Hey, sorry, Autism Carol, I didn't see your thing earlier, probably because of the way the match is going on. I don't mind if you're lurking. That if you're watching, that means you're there. And I hope you liked all the matches there tonight, Shinobi. And everyone else watching, whether you're catching this here live, catching in VOD on Twitch, or you'll bet sometime tomorrow, this will all be put onto YouTube on my channel there. Feel free to watch and subscribe there as to join us here. Follow, subscribe if you like. If you want to talk about the matches here tonight or about Grappler's Keep in general or Skyrim or Lego or anything else for that matter, join us on Discord. The link has been there in chat tonight. We have a special section in Discord called the Prayer Closet. We believe in the power of prayer. We believe prayer works. We believe prayer is powerful. We believe prayer changes things and changes people. If you have a prayer need, concern, or request, please place it in there. If you'd rather not state what it is, then just use the praying hands emoji. That we'll take that as what we refer to as an unspoken request, and we will pray for it just as hard as if we knew what it was, because we don't have to know. All we need to know is that the need is there. We will be praying for you. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Shinobi. I hope everyone else has as well. So let's go ahead and get ready to raid somebody here. Let's see who's available. Let's take a look here. Who do we want to raid? I know Prax won't be on because her Wednesday night thing is over. Let's see, who do we want to pay a visit to here? What's role players doing here? World of Warcraft. Let's pay a visit to some friends, role players here. Josh might be there. Let's go ahead and give them a raid. We haven't raided them in a bit. Thank you very much for the compliment there, Carol. I appreciate that very much. I've been trying to put a lot of planning into the matches and storylines here for Grappler's Keep this season, so I'm glad that it's showing at least on a performance level. So let us go ahead and we'll go ahead and do the raid there. So Thank you very much for coming. Let's go ahead and give a big grade there with role players. And until next time, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts above you. Good night, everybody. This has been a Diet Water production.